I got a Gragas jungle. Let's do this one. Gragas jungle. Let's go. Silver Gragas jungle. Decision making. Correct time, efficiency, mistakes. Duo in this game. Friends gold. Player high skill, but I think I do okay. I do not get to watch streams, record the replay, post to YouTube. That would be most helpful. Alright. Silver / gold Gragas jungle. Please load. Otherwise, I'm just gonna fucking say fuck it. This one, if this one glitches out. This was 4 days ago. In theory, this should work. There we go. Excellent. 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 Gragas jungle. Needs help with decision making. Sea of cheese. Seas of cheese, dude. There's so much cheese. There's a full sea. There's a sea of it. So much cheese.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Here comes the sea of cheese for you. Alright, Jungle Gragas. This is the first thing you got to anticipate. If you're not invading and it's Lee, he might be invading you. So let's see how you play this. Note the timing, because this is around the time he shows up. Don't like eating into him. No, no. Don't like that too much. Oh my god. Okay, he just derped. Alright. Well, good news is your opponent's retarded. Because in any normal world, he would have taken the flash and just fucking peaced out. But good on you for realizing that your body slam is good there. And now you're ahead. Back after Wolves here. Nope, 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 nope. You need to back right now. You need to back. Consider backing, and that way your ganks with your doubles, and then again you can stack with your red buff. It'll be a little bit better. You back here. Lee Sin isn't gonna just warp into your red. He's probably not even gonna touch your red. So what you can do after you secure wolves, you back. You buy your jungle item. I would think that for you, you'd probably want to go for the what's the item? The one that slows, basically the smite that slows junglers. Because once I get ahead at lower elo, I'm looking to just fucking gank reckless and just keep getting more and more ahead. Especially versus a shitty Lee Sin that just tried to dive me randomly with flash and failed. So yeah, so I don't like this. I think this delays your ganking potential. Because I think you could back, buy your jungle item, clear the camp, then gank with full HP. I don't like this slow clear shit. I think it's a waste of time. So let's watch you waste some time. All this time you could be ganking right now, full HP with double buffs, then reset your red again, and then keep ganking. You like to just farm. Don't like that. Nope, I don't think that's how you carry. So now you're doing red. Basically means you got double buffs. You didn't do anything with it. And now you just reset your red buff. You're going to start ganking now, but we're talking about optimizing, right? So that's why I say, oh, perfect example. Perfect fucking spot. So you back, you clear, let's say you just clear the fucking raptors and you head top before doing your red buff. You could have fucking cleaned this up and got a double kill right away. The other team would have been like, damn, this Gragas is fucking everywhere. You see what I'm saying? That's where I think you made a mistake right away. As you could now be full HP and mana rolling up for this fucking double kill. I think. Full HP mana and probably still have double buffs for a little while. So you don't really make use of your red buffs here. You see this. This is what I'm talking about. You don't really get anything done here. I think you could have been pressuring mid with two rounds of red buff. Yep. And right there, had we had backed earlier, we could have easily ganked top. Maybe we set our red, healed up off of our jungle item, which in my opinion, yeah, you could go for this. You could go for the chilling smite item. That's fine. But basically, going back, buying the jungle item, buying some pots, and then getting back and doing some ganking, I think would have been way better. Aggression. Early aggression. Think of it like this, my friend. For every minute you waste in solo queue is a minute that your team is going to feed if you don't do something about it. If you don't fucking... When I play jungle Gragas, Lee Sin, what's another really early game jungler? No, there's none that come to mind right now. But if I play like Tryndamere, same concept. I am trying to gank and invade and do stuff early so I can set the tone and get my lanes to the early game. And I think basically Lee Sin gave you a gift with the buffs, and you didn't take advantage of them, and now your lanes aren't really doing as hot as I think they could be. I think you could have turned top lane. I think you could have turned mid lane before this shit had happened. All right? Now, you're big enough. Here's another little tip I want to give to you. You're big enough, and you have a nice little power spike with your boots and your ruby crystal, that I think you need to play into the jungle more and look to invade and take stuff like raptors or find out what's going on with red buff. Now, you know that Lee Sin invaded you. This is the thing you should think about. Lee Sin invaded you with red buff, right? So that means his red buff is up, right? So why aren't you poking around here around the time that your blue spawns? Think about it. Even if you don't have the timing on the red buff, you know roughly around the time when it's up. So get in there and pressure this. I know it's warded here, but that doesn't even matter because you can just pull people around the map and get out if it comes to it. So, for example, you know, I'm fat Gragas, I'm fat. You sit here in the bush. You just watch the other lanes and be like, do they know I'm here? Oh, they know I'm here? All right, I'll just back to this. I'll just back right here on this wall and wait till they do something about it. And then once they go back in the lane, you come right back over the wall. You sit right here in the jungle over and over, just constantly pressuring. You have the lead. They can't kill you, but you can fuck them up and get them in a spot where you can kill them. All right? So, I think you've missed 2 opportunities to be aggressive with your lead and really push the game ahead. Good disengage, or attempt to disengage. Let's look at this. So you try to disengage Katarina, but oh, actually, never mind. You knocked Katarina into Riven. That's really bad. That's just, you know, that's a mechanical issue, whatever. And then you make an awkward trade in the mid lane. It looks like you get the shutdown on Katarina, which is technically it's worth it. Technically. Shutdown trade's fine. You get XP off of that too. Yes, gank this Vayne here. Now, this is a very important part. Don't just flail your fucking barrel. wait until there's a good spot. Don't panic. All right, ready? Here we go. Body slam, cask. Perfect. All right, that's fine. And I don't even think you had to use your barrel there. Excellent, excellent gang. That's really good. That was part of Blitzcrank's thing too, is that he helped you a lot there. You shouldn't back in front of everybody. That's not a good idea because it gives the jungler green light to execute ganks because he knows you're not going to counter gank him. If he's thinking about counter ganks at all, he's definitely not going to assume that you're ganking when you backed right in front of the wave. So Katarina gets kill on Victor. That kind of sucks for you. Good pick. I like that. That was well played by you. I wasn't sure if you could kill it, but you did. Okay, it's fine. Alright, so let's look at this again. You don't really know what's going on with Dragon. I think it was... when did they sneak in there? I want to know when they started doing it. So you get the kill on... You get the kill on Katarina. And yeah, this is an awareness issue here. This is an awareness issue here, because I actually think you see them go for the dragon on the minimap. Hold on, wait, we'll check it this way. Red. There it is, right there. Stop farming. Stop farming, go. Go to the dragon. Go to the dragon. One of the biggest mistakes I see players make is they don't know how to stop what they're doing and change gears. Here, if you stopped farming and turned and went to rush down to dragon, you could have very easily contested it. But I don't even think you knew. And that's no good. Then you realize, too little too late. Plus, you would have been in a better spot. You would have been in a better spot to help your Ezreal and clean it up. Alright, Victor gets some money. That's cool. And then Katarina's like, what? Solo queue Katarina to deal with it. Not much you can do about the Katarina getting fed. I mean, well, actually, no, that's not true. You not using your double buffs once you got the kill early and not getting into those lanes and ganking them, you indirectly created this. Now, most players aren't going to feed Katarina this hard, but let's break it down. When you got the double buffs, you didn't back, you didn't come forward and start ganking those lanes right away with those double buffs. That's like I said, every minute your team's trying to feed, they're trying to lose you the game. Every single minute of the game, they're trying to lose you the game. So, when you get opportunities to start being a fucking gank machine, you need to take them. Otherwise, yeah, stick to your plan, you know, farm your double buffs and then make your ganks. But when someone hands you double buffs and hands you 400 gold, if you don't back right away and maximize the effectiveness of that extra gold early, then there's no point. Then people giving you first blood means nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you played okay. Like you said it yourself, you played okay, but I think you could have went and just dominated this game early on. Well, think about what I just said while I eat this banana. But seriously, though. You've indirectly, and you knocked Katarina into your Riven, which also didn't help. There, wait for the gap close. That was a free kill. Yeah, that was definitely a free kill. No vision. Steps out of position to try to dive this Victor, then gets caught. All you had to do here, you could have easily gotten the flash at least. Just wait for the gap close first, then make your move. Don't ever lead when they still have their escapes up. When any champion, think about when you're ganking, any champion that has an escape, think about their escape. And just wait until they blow it, then make your move, okay? But leading like this is so bad because they can just do shit like this to you and make you look silly. Good dive though. Don't know why she gets caught anyways, but whatever. We'll take it. We'll take it, right? Could have been a lot cleaner. We played that better, but whatever. Oh wait, you didn't even get the kill, did you? Oh, you did get the kill. Okay, good. Let's look at this again, because I feel like I just missed some information. So you come forward, you lead into the Katarina, who instead of flashing away just tries to like go nuts on you. And then you die? How do you die here? Alright, technically you're supposed to be aware that like Riven's lane is missing and Riven's behind, and that anytime you make an aggressive move, any other lane, there's a chance that their fed top laner is going to come and try to answer it. So that's kind of on you. You know, Riven could have given you a bigger heads up, but that's one of the things that'll separate the greats from the not so greats, as you got to be thinking about that even while you're executing your dives. Your build right now, I don't really like it. I would have gone for Righteous Glory, I think. You guys need all the help you can get with making picks, and I think that Righteous Glory does a little bit better of a job. Warden's Mail, you're not really, I mean, for Vayne maybe. There's even an argument for going like an early Sightstone, so you can see more of what's happening and maybe play a little bit more aggro, or you could go, what's the item that I'm thinking of right now? Aegis. You could go Aegis, because Katarina's fed and you want your team to survive the burst. But I don't know if I like the Warden's Mail into the Randuin's early as much. I don't think it does as much for us offensively. Alright, Volibear trades. They're trying to keep the turret up. You're running around, chicken with your head cut off. Not much you can do at the moment. Basically because, you know, Volibear's fed. Katarina demands a lot of space. You're basically just looking for picks right now. That's all that this game's become. That's the type of stuff. Right there, that's a perfect example. Those are the type of picks that we're looking for. Play defensive on the turret, and then once you get the pick, then explode out and do things like you're doing here, which is great. The dragon, pressuring the dragon after a pick like that's really good. Yeah, you should come down, around for the Vayne. Same concept as before. Wait for gap closes first before you make your move, please. Okay, it works. We'll take it. If Vayne times that a little better, she can easily gap close upwards and maybe condemn Victor into the wall and pull off some fancy juke shit and get away. So make sure you wait until they gap close first. Give them a second to do it. Here, forcing a dragon. I say it's forcing because the top lane and mid's fed. You can't really do this right now. Not without your ult on cooldown. I don't really like it too much. You should be playing back more and not encouraging the dragon fight, because here it comes. the fucking all that bullshit that's about to happen to your team. Here it comes. It's coming. Oh, okay, never mind. You got a suicide before jumping. Okay, sick. Either way, waiting until your ult's up before you do any aggressive moves would have been better there, because you can't do dragon current state. You need to give Riven a moment to at least push top somewhat, and then go from there. I don't know why Katarina suicides at the pink board, but that's pretty bad. Riven escapes, that's nice. That's good. Gets a turret. Once you fall behind, remember, you go from a pick type of jungler to a disengage pick type of jungler. So like disengaging is your first priority, and then picking, or using your disengage to maybe pick somebody in the process. Once you fall behind like this. No. Okay, it's getting a little better. It's getting a little better. Excellent. Good, good, good. So I was going to say don't chase Volibear too deep, but if you guys are able to secure the kill, that's great. Alright. Focus is Katarina. Focus is on getting Katarina out of the fight. Good. That's good. Their team's throwing a little bit. Push down mid. Go home, buy some donuts. Fat man. Good pick on the Katarina. Now, what do you do from here? Headshot, dude. Ping Baron. Ping Baron. Ping Baron. Ping Baron. Ping Baron. Actually, never mind. Baron would be bad there. You made the right call. You guys don't have enough damage to do Baron. That Victor suicide, though. Free shutdown. Just didn't want to click away from the turret for a second. So, never mind. Baron's bad there. You don't want to do Baron. The only reason why you don't want to do Baron is because you have Ezreal. Any other AD carry, Tristana, Lucian, Vayne, I would say Baron would have been the correct move there. Because you would have had a nice window of time where you could have knocked it out, you see? They're dead, and Lee Sin's out of position. With Ezreal, though, yeah, it wouldn't have been as clean, I don't think. But that's okay. You got the turret. I think you made the correct call there. Is your Riven AFK or something? You still have your ult, and we know Lee Sin should be back home because he was... Okay, here he comes now. Yeah, I guess you have to give it. As much as that sucks. Yeah, you have to give it. You don't have a wall that you can hide behind. And your flash isn't up. So at this stage of the game, your only focus is getting Katarina away from resetting off of your team. That's it. That's your only goal. Oh, what a hook. I don't know if I agree with the ult for the Volibear, just simply because of the fact that I think it was excessive. But, you know, you got the kill, and you made sure you got the kill. But I don't know. I would have liked to have kept my ult there, and at least see if he was going to get away first. And just give him a second to try to get away. So, like, when you jump in, watch. You come in, then the stun, then the knock up. Once he gets hooked back in, I think that's... He doesn't have any way to escape here. And I think you just... like I said, I think it was excessive. How long's the cooldown, though? Only a minute, so it's not that bad. But watch. If Katarina, like, dumps on your team here because you don't have your ult, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, thank God that's not gonna be the case. Wait, what just happened here? I look away for a second to read chat. So we pick off the Lee Sin. What goes wrong? No. This was your mistake. This was your mistake right here. No. Listen, man, this is all common sense shit for me. Vayne sucks. That Vayne player sucks. How does Vayne lose to an Ezreal Blitzcrank lane? And how does Vayne not just, like, swing it mid-game and just start shitting on Ezreal? You need to keep your team alive. You need to keep your poke team alive. You tunnel vision for an engage, whereas you're forgetting that Katarina is your only threat in these team fights. It's the only way you lose team fights, alright? So here, the only thing you have to do is make sure that Katarina doesn't burst anybody in team fights. And I don't think you did a good enough job focusing on that here. Watch. You flash in, she's sitting there going, this is the dumbest dive ever, by the way. But she's going to get away with it because you're focused on all this shit. That Vayne sucks. You don't have to worry about that Vayne. You have to worry about this guy. That's it. That is it. Isolate the guy who could snowball off of any team fight. And watch, here it comes. Removes your Ezreal from the fight. Vayne just gets to kite you around because you try to solo pick Vayne or something. And there you go. Yeah, no matter how you slice it, either you focus on engaging the Katarina straight up, or you focus on peeling the Katarina. Either way, that was your biggest mistake that you've made in this game. Considering your position, that was one of your biggest errors. Is you're not thinking about who you need to protect and who you need to keep alive. Holy shit. That dive is real. And I guarantee you that's how the game's going to end, is Katarina just wiping somebody off the face of the earth. Here it comes. Where is that champ? Here it comes. There's one down. I'm actually going to have to go back and look at and see how this team fight went. So Blitzcrank kind of gets caught out But so does Lee Sin. Blitzcrank gets knocked away, but keeps trying to run forward. You have an option here to save the Blitzcrank, but yeah, I think technically you're supposed to let it go. Ezreal's out of position, going to farm. Okay, so you elect to try to save Blitzcrank. Ezreal rotates down. Ezreal's the poke champ. And it can be very, very difficult to poke versus a comp like this. Honestly, at this point, that team fight, you guys are just split. Ezreal got split off, didn't get good poke damage in. You tried to disengage for the Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank died, so your disengage was on cooldown. You couldn't disengage from the real fight. That's pretty much all that happened there. And I think you guys are going to come in and die one by one. How the hell does this end so fast? Don't tell me Vayne's gonna like penta you guys or something. Pretty much. Alright, Vayne fights you off. Your team gets wiped. Ace and GG. Well, in this game, my friend, the things that you need to work on, I'll even back it up and show you. I was like at what, like 250 or something? So here, Lee Sin gives you double buffs. This should probably have been, I back right away. How much gold did you have when he gave you double buffs? You had 700. So for 700 gold, you could buy boots, a few pots, a ward. You could upgrade your jungle item, a ward, some pots. And you could have ganked with double buffs right away, starting with top lane. You could have walked down to top lane, set up for a counter gank here, go toward, yeah, basically here. Look, you just got to think outside the box a little bit. Look, Lee Sin's going to leave base, right? You kill Lee Sin. Lee Sin's going to respawn, leave base. Where is he going to go? I lost red buff. Well, I got to get my blue buff at least. Where is Lee Sin going to go after he gets blue buff? Where is he going to go? He just invaded you at level 2. Do you think he's going to stop all of a sudden? No, he's Lee Sin. He's an idiot. And he's going to keep doing... He just proved to you that he's an idiot here by diving this turret. So he wants to make plays. The plays, right? So here, after you get the kill, you back by your jungle item. Straight line to tri-bush. Straight line. Just sit right here in tri-brush or even right here. And just wait because you know the timing. Right? Once you back when you kill Lee Sin, you both are respawning at your respective bases, right? You have double buffs. You come down here and just wait for this inevitable nonsense. The dude just watched his Volibear get soloed by Riven. Right? Now watch how it goes. Here it is. Look, if you're at tri-brush, here it comes. Try. Okay, Riven's back. Here it comes. The cheese gank, right into top lane. Hyper aggressive top lane. They're battling back and forth. Where are you? You have no vision. If you check here and he's not here, you can just walk down the river. Secure this vision with your double buffs. No one can challenge you at this point. Riven won the 1v1, but regardless, like, I just feel like you're not taking advantage of the fact that you had the lead on the double buffs. Okay? Like, Lee did exactly... He did exactly the type of predictable shit that you would expect him to do here. He just said, fuck it, I grab blue buff, I clear camp, I gank something. And you just weren't really using any of your advantages in a real way. And then, you know, from there on, it just becomes, you know, make sure to peel for your team as opposed to just diving back lines and shit like that. And then that would have gone a long way for you if you played more as a tank late game and less as like a I'm going to solo people. But those are the big pointers that I got for you. And you can go back in the video for the more nuanced stuff. All right, this is Martin ECD, SpinchGaming.tv, going over Gragas gameplay with Seas of Cheese. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please subscribe, like, share it, whatever. And if you want your replay review, send it to lawreplayreview@gmail.com. Smart ECD, SpinchGaming.tv. Thank you. I'm out. Peace, crackers.